I am just a mom who has to sometimes fight ailments that her kids deal with. And I want to be on my game. Friends, welcome to my kitchen. This is Hogan Life and this is the Hogan Kitchen. It is well used, well loved. We make a lot of stuff in this kitchen. We spend a lot of time here. I do believe it's everyone's favorite place in the house because, well, there's food and there's mom. Everyone loves the kitchen. But welcome to my channel. Here I like to talk about everything mom related, food, homeschool, cleaning. What else is mom related? I am one of those moms who like to give their children everything to help boost their metabolism.
Did she say metabolism? Metabolism. I'm sure she meant immune system. Let's go with that.
So I am the mom that likes to keep lots of things in her medicine cabinet, lots of things in her bathroom upstairs. You know, God made our bodies amazing, simply amazing. And then he gives us all these kinds of great and wonderful foods. What is this? That have amazing healing properties and impact on our bodies. I'm going to talk to you about a few. I'm not telling you that you should use them too. I'm just giving you what I do. My disclaimer, because this is the internet. So if this is not for you, don't listen. Don't bore yourself. Something that I make that is just the easiest. You could not find an easier remedy. This is honey and garlic cloves. Fresh peeled garlic, mason jar, and then covered to the brim with honey, and then put in the cupboard to ferment for at least 6 weeks. And then you just keep it there, just like this. This was this full last year. I had a battle with a staph infection. I don't even know how many I ate, but I ate so much garlic because it's antibacterial, antifungal. It is such a powerful remedy for our body. This made it so tolerable to eat. So let me just show you this. You can also cook with this honey. You just fish out the garlic. It's not near as tangy and powerful as when you just chew a clove, but it is powerful. But I just chew it. If you have a hard time tolerating chewing a garlic clove, you can chop it up in smaller pieces and swallow it like you're swallowing a vitamin, you know, just put it in your mouth, swallow it down. My kids, if they are struggling with anything bronchial, anything cold related or cough related, I try to give them this. I would give them a tablespoon of this honey, or I try to mask it and put it in tea. If they think it'll help them when they're not feeling their best, they will take most of the stuff that I offer them. All right, the next thing I make is elderberry tincture. I love this one also because it's so easy. So this is what the elderberries look like. They're just small, dried elderberry. I need to make more before I run out because you want to let it sit for at least 6 weeks, 8 weeks. So I'm going to take whatever mason jar I'm using. I'm going to fill it about halfway full with the elderberries. And then I'm going to fill it the rest of the way with vodka. You can get an organic brand of vodka at Trader Joe's. I've also used just regular vodka. But any tincture that you make, it's gonna have an alcohol base. And there's nothing to be afraid of in this. When you are giving little drops to your kids of this stuff, you know, a few drops. So there's nothing to be nervous about with the alcohol base. That's what keeps it preserved for long lengths of time when it's in the cupboard, and so that you get all those powerful benefits from whatever is soaking in that vodka. I haven't strained the elderberries. Let me show you. And you can see it's a very, very bright color. Whoa. My children don't love this very much, but anytime they have cold, if they're having a cough, anytime they need some more support in their immune system, this is a great thing to have. You can give them a couple drops. You can put it in water, yogurt, applesauce. And then we have this baby. Making an onion poultice has been something I've been using for years, decades.
Did she say poultice? It's poultice. She can never say that word right. Yeah. It doesn't matter how much she practices. Oh well. It always comes out poultice.
Chop up your onion. I like to do it long ways, so it's really quick. You're going to slow simmer it just to soften the onions in about a couple tablespoons of water. So I just take the onions, I put it in a dish towel like this, and then I wrap it like a burrito, and then you just make sure it's not too hot. Place that poultice on your chest. You want it to be as hot as you can tolerate without burning your skin. Onions are amazing. I also, when I have smaller children, I take those onions and I put it in their socks, and so it's resting on the bottom of their feet. It just draws out infection. It helps with the coughing at night. During COVID, I would just open up an onion and let it sit in the room. Sit in the room. Open. I grew up in a family where we just didn't go to the doctor. The next one is something I have to tell you about because I love it, but I have not started making my own. Just give me time and I probably will, but this is olive leaf extract. This olive leaf is just great for the immune system. It is immune boosting. If I have even a twinge of a sore throat, I am taking this all night long. It is just amazing. So I always keep it on hand, lasts for a long time in the cupboard. Also can put it in a smoothie, take it like this. It's more mild than elderberry in my opinion, but it has a strong taste. Apple cider vinegar. I never run out of this stuff. Sore throats, this is the best to put in tea with lemon and honey. Anytime we have a lot of pollen in the air, my husband will take this twice a day. It helps so much with the allergies that try to attack him. He just does a straight shooter. Not everyone can tolerate that because it's a little hard on the stomach, but this is great mixed with a little warm water and honey. I love to put this in my tea. You guys look up the benefits of ACV and you will be astounded, because I am just telling you the things I have on hand, the things I never run out of. I have also found it is really effective when I'm having any sort of sinus pressure. I live in the altitude, and so when we go, we call it down the hill, but when we go off the mountain, we go from 7,000 feet to 2,000 feet. And so sometimes that drop in pressure can be really hard on the sinuses, especially if you're having any sort of congestion. And if I make apple cider vinegar tea, it helps with the sinuses so much. Also, you can use it as a face toner. It's just good for so many things. If my kids are feeling a little bit scratchy in their throat, they'll just be going in the kitchen, making their own apple cider vinegar tea, and it's handy. And if you really want to get crazy, put a little of this honey in with your apple cider vinegar tea. And vitamin C. I'm a huge fan of vitamin C. I have the big jug. Vitamin C is really important. In my home, I make liposomal. If you don't know what liposomal is, it's going through a specific process where you coat the vitamin in a lecithin so that it bypasses your stomach when you take it, and it gets to your intestines and other parts of your body so that vitamin C can just be absorbed in. But vitamin C, when your children need a little bit of a boost in their immune system, is great to have on hand. So I canned a bunch of apple juice last fall, and I canned it with cinnamon stick and clove and just different spices. A teaspoon of vitamin C powder in apple juice or apple cider, anything that is apple-y like this. It masks it so well that your kids will take it all day long. So if you need your kids to have a little extra boost, putting vitamin C powder in some apple juice. And I just encourage you, have things on hand. Have things on hand, learn how to use them. It's been really helpful for me as an adult mom, having an arsenal of weaponry when it comes to any little thing my kids might be fighting. Thank you for joining me. Please stick around and enjoy some of my other videos. Remember, no one can mom your kids like you. I'll see you next time.